Da-na, da-na, da, da, da. Maybe I should just have that play through the entire stream. I think that's probably the way to do things going forwards, I think. What's happening, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to Monday night. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to my little channel in my little corner of the internet with all my favourite people, all of you. How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone had a lovely weekend. I had a very busy weekend indeed. I was at the UK Games Expo and it was really good time. I was there with a few peeps on Friday and Saturday, and by golly, I'll tell you, it's busy there. Whew. Oh boy. I think I think it was probably, well, I think they said the overall attendance was 87,000 or something. And it felt like it, which is pretty crazy. Someone there I bumped into said they went to the one in 2017 and it was just in a hotel. And now that hotel just has some of the live stuff, like the RPGs and things like that. So the fact that it's almost all of the NEC is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, hi everyone. I hope you also had a lovely weekend, whatever you got up to. I met some of you there as well. It was really nice to bump into lots of people. Yeah, it was interesting because lots of people came to find me. The last time I was there, yeah, we'll do a little expo hall show and tell. I've got some bits over there which I can show off. But the last time I was there was a couple of years ago when we did the live TT podcast, and that was in the hotel. And it felt like back then, it was a lot less wargamey. So we didn't really get I want to say bothered. We didn't really get approached that much by anyone. And this time it was crazy. Loads of people coming to say hi, which is really cool. So if you were there and you said hi, I'm glad you did. It was very nice. Should I do my haul now quickly? We're gonna have a look at the we're gonna have a little look at the my haul isn't very big before you all get excited. We're gonna go over that crazy new 40k trailer in a minute. Well, in a minute, when I'm good and ready, thanks. Because that is crazy. That trailer is nuts, and a lot more cinematic and a lot more gritty and scary than I thought it would be. But yeah, it was. We'll go through that in a bit. There's a few super chats and stuff. Well, first of all, King in Yellow, what a legend, has joined the Cool Guy Club. So YouTube memberships are live now, and I should mention that if you become a member here on YouTube, you also get access to the Discord. I put that on last week. So if you join on here as part of the Cool Guy Club, you can also join the Discord. So you can continue the conversation over in the Discord, where all my pals are. And we can talk about Warhammer and stuff all the time until our little heart's content. So King in Yellow can join Discord today, which is nice for him. And also did a lovely super chat. Big E on the thumbnail. Left is me on a Saturday night. Right is me on a Sunday morning. Yeah, there's a couple of versions of the Emperor in that video, but we'll go into that in a bit. Who else has been here? Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening. Formerly known as Boris. What are you currently known as? Has also joined the Cool Guy Club. Thank you to Boris and whatever you're currently known as. Mikey Vengeance is here, the super chats as well. He's got two little pals tooting their flutes, which is exciting. I don't believe Katie's here this evening because she is on her hollybobs in Malta. So I would imagine that she's doing Malta things rather than being here. And I don't blame her. quite honestly. I don't blame her. However, Moodon is here in the chat, and he's going to be mod for this evening. Say hello to Moodon, everyone. Be very nice to him. Let's have a quick look at this stuff, shall we? No Votan in the trailer. Of course, there's no Votan in the trailer. They're not gritty. So, what should I do? Oh, let's go in this box. This mysterious black box. So I went to the Tabletop Titan stall and saw their new game, which is really cool. It's called Wildwood. Wildwood. It's like Wild Stallions, but not at all. So they've got these really cool, really big miniatures. I'm very aware that I've not lit very well over there. Hang on a minute. Oh, I've been on Wally Pops. Hang on. Ugh. So there you go. So this is a huge like tree demon guy. The huge tree demon. So have I got a right? Here's an orc for scale. So there's a Warhammer 40,000 orc, and there is a big tree monster. So in Wildwood, it's a skirmish game, and you have like 5 or 6 of these big miniatures, and you play a really fun game. There's no dice involved at all. It's all card-based and ability-based, and you sort of like collect resources and fight other things in the woods like orcs and elves and these massive tree demons. What else was there? Was there human? There might have been humans as well, but it was really fun. What's that? If you're a YouTube member, you can join the Discord. Yeah. And when you join the Discord, no, there's instructions somewhere. I put instructions somewhere. It should be very self-explanatory. So yeah, he was very cool. That game was really fun. I'm looking forward to painting this guy up, actually. The miniature range is amazing. Because they're so big, they're incredibly well detailed. The orcs are really cool. The elves are very elvy. Yeah, highly recommend. Wildwood with a Y, like Wild Stallions. So that'd be fun to paint. So I did a cool demo of that, which I very much enjoyed, and got to meet the gang from Titans, which I've never met before. So it was really cool to hang out with them. And say hello. I then also went to Forbidden Psalm, that do these really cool RPGs, these incredible artwork. Blood, metal, death and socks. And there's loads of amazing artwork and really cool gameplay stuff. So I'm looking forward to giving this a go. Look at that! Fecal ghouls. So these guys are awesome. There's quite a few of these books now, and I believe he won an award at Expo for his latest endeavour, which is sort of this but zombies. And he's also was showing off a version of the game, like a miniatures game, which is pirates. And we all love pirates, don't we? So that was cool, and nice to bump into those guys again. I went for a demo at Gundam Assemble as well, which is really cool. I don't have anything from Gundam Assemble. Oh, here we go. Apart from this card, this abilities card here. So I had a demo. There was 4 of us at the table, and that game's cool as hell. The Gundam miniatures work really well at that scale. Again, another nice straightforward skirmish game. Dice involved in this one, and all of it was like Gundams versus Zaku's, and I had a really good time with that game. It was great. I believe it's out quite soon, and I think the box itself is super cheap. So that's very exciting, and I look forward to having a proper go at that in the future. But Gundam Assemble was great. And then I also went to this. Look at this very lovely box. I got invited to an event with Mystery Dice Goblin, and got to hang out with a few people. Look at this. I mean, this doesn't like scream me normally, but look, I mean, I'm enjoying the colours. It's fun. I got, funnily enough, a load of dice from them. Oh, I also got some magic cards, but I put them somewhere else. I got some mystery bags of dice, including these here, which are again very pastely colourful, but are very beautiful. So that was very fun. And what was the other thing? I can't remember. It was huge. The whole place was massive. Games Workshop had quite a big, they had quite a big presence there, and they had like a huge store, and they had the event going on as well. Mike from TT was there playing in the tournament, and as far as I know, he did pretty good. I think he did pretty good. And yeah, it was a really good time. If you're considering going in the future, I'd highly recommend it. It's really, really fun. It's like I said, I think it's increasingly wargaming over time. But yeah, it's great. Really, really good. Would highly, highly recommend. It's a lot. Like I said, there's like tens of thousands of people there. But you can book in for demos for games. Everyone's got their new stuff there. Everyone's super nice. Although it's busy, it's very chill. But yeah, would highly recommend indeed. What's going on here in the chat? Let's see. We got some new people in the Cool Guy Club. That's very fun. Loads of people in the Cool Guy Club. Oh, how nice. Reinolf, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. Veteran Super Smurf, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. We've got the Chubby Catachan, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. And Mini Mayor 82, welcome everyone to the Cool Guy Club. Yeah, so, the memberships, super chats are open now. If you want to ask me a question and guarantee I'm going to answer it, then you can do so in the super chat. And also supports the channel. And if you join the Cool Guy Club membership on YouTube, you also get access to the Discord with all the people on my Patreon, which is very exciting. Anyway, why don't we go through this mad video? Now, before we started this here stream, I was delighted to find that my streaming software had just removed all of my video streaming setup. All my cameras had disappeared. So I'm hoping this is going to work, but we'll see. Generally just Jupiter. Welcome to the Cool Guy Club. A planet has joined the Cool Guy Club, everyone, which is exciting. And so has Tomo, established in 1988. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Oh, Jupiter's also sent off a gift membership. How nice. What a very friendly planet Jupiter is. I always had a good feeling about Jupiter. Here we go. Right, let's find this thing. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, right. So I have watched this already. I have watched it. You'll need to tell me if the audio sucks or not. I think it's probably going to be fine, but we will find out shortly. I'll tell you what, why don't we play and then someone can tell me very quick, because like I said, my streaming stuff screwed up. Right, let me just press play real quick and you can tell me. Can you hear it okay? Are we happy with this? Or is it too quiet? What's happening? Anyone? Is it okay? Does it sound good? Can you hear me? Is it all right? No sound. Sick. Okay. It might just be really quiet. Is that better? The inexhaustible stuff.
He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed.
Is it better now? Does that sound good?
So his may continue to burn. He is a rotten
This is a nightmare. Why is this happening?
power, sustained by forbidden marvels from the
Right, hang on a minute. Oh, I know why. I'm being a clown. I'm being a clown, man. Everyone stand by whilst I fix my life. fixing all of the things. Right, we'll start again. Oi!
It is the 41st millennium.
That's cool. Now it's echoing. Wonderful. Maybe.
For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth.
Is that echoing for you guys, or is it just me? Oh, that's good. As long as it's not echoing for you, that's fine. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's watch the thing. And I have some.
For more than 100
thoughts.
centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile. It is the 41st millennium.
Is that
For
echoing for you
more than
guys?
100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth.
Here we go. Let's watch the thing. And I have some thoughts.
He is the master of mankind in the war between gods.
Right. This person seems to be something. So she gets thrown up later. When the guardsman comes back. So there seems to be some kind of connection there. And I love it when anyone throws up the Imperial Quill. That's my favourite thing. Anyways.
And master of a million worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom a
Oh, I missed one.
master of a thousand worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies.
Why is this coming through my headphones? I can hear my own stream. How's that happening?
The carrion
Oh.
Imperium.
It's also playing here. Shush. So Mr. Emperor pops up on the ship here.
Lord of the Imperium, for whom a
There he is. How creepy is that? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. But kind of cool. So he's everywhere. I really like also how they're depicting the warp and how like crushingly horrific it is. But he's everywhere. Big creepo. I think this is the first time in a very long time that he's been depicted at all. Outside of those funny little illustrations. I think a lot of people have complained in the past. It's like, well, they keep showing the Emperor in the same way in every rule book for every new edition. So this is the most that he's been depicted in any way for a long time. And interesting to see some similarities between some of the artwork and how he's looking here. But he's looking pretty rough, isn't he? Not looking good. Considering how old his teeth are cool, right? Like, granted, his lips are dissolving and he has no nose left, but someone's brushing his teeth. Someone on the throne's brushing his teeth. Also, someone pointed out before that they call it the Throne of Earth rather than the Throne of Terror, which is kind of fascinating. Now, but let's see what happens next.
thousand souls are sacrificed every day, so his may continue to burn. He is a rotting carcass, writhing.
Right, so that bit is also very interesting because they show like three or four different versions of him when he gets flashed up. So you've got traditional Emperor here, golden armor kind of vibes, sitting on the throne, having a great time. You've then got what we've seen already, very poorly looking Emperor from the beginning of the video. But then you also have another version of him. Yeah, like the... Oh, it's so hard to get the right frame. Where are you? Oh, man!
Rotting.
It's so hard to get that frame. It flashes up for such a short period of time. Where are you? Where are you? Come to me. Oh, there he is again, looking like he used to. Oh, so close. Well, that's Empty Throne, which is also an interesting suggestion. That is, again, current Poorly Emperor. But there's also... Then he's like super golden eyes Emperor, like he's powering up. And that's the... Okay, there you go. So that is the one, I think, or certainly I think it is how he tends to be depicted in the rule books. So they're sort of flashing him up in a few different ways, which is super, super interesting. So is it the Emperor on the throne? Is it someone else? Is it... Well, it's not Malgador. He's dead. But yeah, it's very interesting. Let's change the playback speed. See if we can slow it down. Super slow. Oh, the sound sounds horrible now. Okay, here we go. Right, let's watch it in super slow motion replay. Golden Emperor, very nice. Then, yeah, that one. Ah! Oh! Oh, so close. I get it.
Oh, it's so hard to get.
It's driving me crazy. Come on. Right, got blue, and then blue again. Come on. Oh no, I've killed it. Oh, it's literally impossible. This is like the Easter egg of Easter eggs. It's like a single frame. And then there's a green one. Oh man, it's so hard to get. Maybe it's less than a frame. One more try. I bet you're really enjoying this. Oh man, again. Hang on.
Where are you, Emperor? Weird looking Emperor.
He's easy to get. Oh man. I mean, you can see like a little flash. A little flash. He's in there. He's in there. Right, we'll carry on from that bit because I could literally lose my mind doing that. Playback speed, normal. Okay, let's continue. Maybe I'll try and find him again.
Here's a rotting carcass, writhing with...
Right, also, so the Golden Throne looks absolutely mental here. So normally it's like, oh yes, it's in the lovely, lovely throne room on Terra. Lots of big, impressive buildings. This is in some kind of like psychic hellscape. And I wonder if that's kind of how things are right now in the Imperial Palace. Like everything's kind of not looking so hot.
From the dark age of technology.
So cool. And then it's just Space Marines. We've seen
To be alive in such times is to be one amongst untold billions.
Blood Angels. I'm gonna
It is
shoot
to
out this
live
spider.
in the
Got it.
cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times.
Right. So some people were kind of bummed that the Eldar only featured in this for a minute. However, this is based off some Jez Goodwin art, I think. So it's cool to have a little callback to some old art, a bit like they've done with the John Blanche Emperor stuff before. It's nice to see them going back to that. I love it. Ginger Steve, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. You can join the Discord now, Ginger Steve. Everything's changed now. Everything's changed.
Forget the power of technology and science. For so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned.
Interesting they're showing a Titan rather than like an Imperial Knight here.
Forget the promise
So
of
this is what I was talking about before. So they flash up this woman from the beginning, like the Imperial cult. So there's some kind of significance or something they're suggesting between these two, or maybe they're just sort of like people on Terra are very much like the people that are not on Terra.
Forget the promise of progress and understanding.
Now everyone prepare yourselves.
For in the grim darkness
In a
of the
minute.
far future,
Boys, oosh, dead. Right, blah blah. Grenade to the head.
is only
No, thank you.
war.
He'll be fine. Only one mortal wound. The lasguns do nothing. It's frenzy. Now, a couple of things I'd like to point out about this Chaos Space Marine section. First of all, it's very cool. This guy, this guy's just shown up and kind of put a stop to the hope of mankind immediately with his bolter.
The far future.
Pops the guy's head. Douche! There he is, looking incredibly cool with his bolter. And I think, as far as I know, apart from the Eldar, this is the only faction where someone doesn't get killed, which is quite cool. You can't kill Chaos Space Marines, which I love. Even with a grenade.
There is
Blam!
only
Right there.
war.
Lasguns, nothing. It means nothing to him. Pop, pop, pop. Let's go. Cool. Right, this bit is
No
old.
peace amongst the stars.
Talk about hopelessness. Also, the amount of dead Space Marines in this trailer is crazy. I think Games Workshop had a habit of really protecting the Space Marines in the past in terms of how they're portrayed, but they're getting shot, they're getting cut up by orcs, now they're getting melted into a biomass pool by the Tyranids, which is fun. That's a Khan effect, as far as
Only
I
an
know.
eternity of
And
carnage. And
that, effectively, just a giant umbilical cord, isn't it? So that planet is being completely engulfed and absorbed and consumed by some kind of celestial Tyranid craft. That's rough, and it's very slurpy. Look at this. It's literally just sucking the essence of the planet out of the biomass. Oh, this is good grief. This is the warp. Before Chaos Gods just
thirsty
playing the game.
gods. But the universe is a big place, and whatever happens, you will not be missed.
You will not be missed. Right, and the last thing before we have a little discussion about this, because I'd love to know your guys' thoughts, especially in the super chat. Flashes up, look at his eye. He's looking at us. So he's not immobile on the throne at all. He's looking directly at us. This trailer is awesome. And it's dark as hell. And it doesn't talk about like 11th edition until the end. It's like you can pre-order on Saturday. Like it's really dark and it sets a very, very interesting and grim tone to 40k. So to like new people to the hobby, they're gonna be like, this is intense. But he's looking at us. He's looking right at us with his beady eye. So maybe all along he was actually always everywhere and not immobile, but just very, very tired. I mean, to be fair, like the way it was depicted when he was fighting Horus at the end of the death, I'd look like that. Well, actually, I'd probably look slightly worse off. Maybe I'd have less teeth. But he's not having a good time. Bless him. All those psychers need to be slurped up every day to keep him going. I get it. I get it. But he's looking right at us. Maybe he's looking right at you. Looking right at you. What do we reckon? Do we think it's cool? Do we think it's a good trailer? I think it's a good trailer. I think it's a very good trailer. I think it sets a really interesting tone. And yeah, I kind of love it. I really wish I could get that extra Emperor shot. But sadly, I cannot. I just can't do it. Whose birthday is it? Brad Boyce. Brad Boyce 941. It's your birthday. Oh, he's done a super chat. Sorry, Brad. Steaming some Chaos Sword beer on my birthday. Nice chilled way to end it. All the content's been great. Thanks for the hard work you've been putting in. Thank you very much for coming on your birthday. It's very cool to have you here. And everyone is delighted that you're here celebrating your birthday with everyone else. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brad Boyce 941. Happy birthday to you. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was my best happy birthday song that I could possibly muster today. Happy birthday, Brad Boyce. Happy birthday. Yeah, this is very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Very unexpected. I was thinking when it said like extended trailer or whatever, it was sort of going to be like more footage of Space Marines fighting orcs, but it's cool to get like a more, what's the word? Theatrical interpretation of what the 41st millennium's like, how intense it is. The Eldar seem to be having a lovely time. You've got, look at that. That looks cool. I mean, it looks a bit demure, but compared to life on Earth and Terra, I can't use the left and right keys to go frame by frame. No, look, it goes 15, 5, 10. What? Yeah, it goes 5 at a time. Sadly. Oh, spooky ghosts. If anyone can tell me how to go, you can use full stop on the keyboard. You move a frame at a time. Get out of it. Oh, guys. Guys. It's happening. It's happening. Hang on a minute. Where is he? Oh, it's taking too long. This is great news. This is great news. Right. That was... Oh. Okay, we've seen him. Lovely, majestic, bright Emperor. No laser eyes yet. He's just sat on the throne doing his thing. This is past Emperor, perhaps. The Emperor that... Oh! And what happened? A spooky flash. Maybe that's not him after all. What's he looking at in the distance? He looks very sad, doesn't he? Like he's seen his fate. There's his lovely armor. And then what? A flash. A mysterious flash. Boom! Current Emperor from the beginning of the trailer. Maybe this is what he looks like. Where is it? Where's the green one? Oh. See, what the heck's going on there? That does look very similar to the one from before, but that's a lot more cables and he's sitting a bit differently. So why have they done that? Why have they got like a slightly different angle to him from before? Why is he green? What are they trying to tell us? Maybe he looks kind of dead there. Because it's just a dark eye socket, so maybe they're suggesting that maybe he's dead. Sorry, you've all been trying to help me with the keyboard thing. Sorry, everyone. I need like a producer here. I need someone to whisper in my ear, "You're being an idiot." They're trying to help you be. How metal's that? Look at the state of that. That looks like the front cover of every cool metal record ever. So intense. So many cables. Yeah, maybe that is like Dead Emperor. He didn't have like a glowy bionic eye in like the other ones, but it looked a bit more like it was on. But like with his eye socket being completely dark, I wonder if that's suggesting that he is in fact well dead. Yes, it's just a frame. Oh, is that the same angle? It's horrible, isn't it? So that you can sort of see more of his broken body. He's definitely sitting on the throne. Huh. He's not looking so hot, is he? What else is there? Yeah, and then there's Empty Throne, which in of itself is also very interesting. All these hidden little messages. And then, yeah, but that's also interesting because he looks more skeletal there. So compared to before, so I'm going full detective mode now. If you look at his chest here, or is this like cloth? Yeah, it is cloth that's going over his knee there. Because in the previous one, it looks a bit more... Where is he? Oh, we've seen you already. That Emperor. Yep, lovely Emperor. Yeah, that blue one it looks the same as what we've just seen previously. Yeah, you can see his horrible rib cage again, and then that looks really you don't really, that almost looks like he's got more like clothing. Maybe like around his shoulders here. It looks like his shoulders are covered. That's really weird. Yeah, that's the same image. Because there, his chest looks really different. Because it looks almost like his leg is showing here. And you've got like the cloth over his knee. So this must be like several different versions of him like rotting, I guess, because here it looks like he's got less bone, or maybe that's like a big wound or something. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, Tomo, I've just seen you. He just dropped his Mortar and his wings have snapped. That really sucks. That's a big sad. That's a big sad. Right, let's quickly go through and just see if there's any more Emperor. Why don't I just bring my keyboard over here? This full stop thing is revolutionary. You completely changed my life from when I'm looking at things frame by frame. Is that all the Emperor we've got? Right, and then you've got this Emperor, same pose as before, but with laser eyes. So, what does that mean? He's looking very powerful there. Maybe they should have kept his armor on him. That might have helped. Oh, spooky eyes in the dark. Oh, there he is again. It's a really cool visual. Like, given how much mystery there's been around the Emperor. So what's the last frame of him. So Empty Throne. Is Empty Throne the last way he's shown? No, that is... Oh, that's that one again. Okay. So that seems to be... They seem to be suggesting this is him currently, because they've shown this version of him more than anything else. He looks very fed up. That's just weird shadow, isn't it? Yeah. And then that's his house, his lovely house. Right, I wanted to have another quick look with this new frame-by-frame technology. Let's have a look what the Chaos Gods are up to, because that always interests me. Where are they? So this is Tyranids. Loving the depiction of this Carnifex.
Only an eternity of carnage and slaughter.
Right, let's have a look here. So some people flash up during this section here. So this, I'm presuming this is like in the warp or in like the realm of chaos, because it's suggesting that there are the 4 gods that are like having a party here. But there's a bunch of stuff that flashes up. So that's Nurgle in the background, looking absolutely delighted to be here. And this is why Nurgle's my favourite. Look at that. In the nightmarish maelstrom of the warp, this guy just like, yeah! Has everyone come to the party? Is everyone here? He's having a great time. Nurgle is the best Chaos God. I don't care what anyone says. Fight me. Fight me. If there was a new Chaos Space Marines unit, what would I want? Bikers, probably. New bikers, to go with my theory. Right, we've got Nurgle. So I don't know why I read out your comment randomly. I just felt compelled. Alfredo Phillips, 6016. I am all of you. Oh, Moodon's trying to tell me something. He's trying to communicate. My Moodon's being very good mod, and I'm being very bad. Hang on. Oh. I forgot to make Moodon an actual mod. Moodon, I'm going to do it next week. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to tell Moodon we're just going to vibe today. This is practice mode. Yeah. If anyone is... if anyone plans on ever doing a live stream and someone's generous enough to give up their free time to be a mod, maybe press the button that makes them be a mod. That's my top tip to everyone. I am going to go through the chats that have come from the Cool Guy Club in a bit. So please bear with me, Cool Guy Club. Or I tell you what, rather than me trawl through the comments, once we've gone through this bit, if any Cool Guy Club members want to ask any questions, that's the time. And if anyone else wants to be in the Cool Guy Club, you know what to do. Who's that? Mysterious Orange. Right, so who's this guy? Who's that? Horus? Maybe? But why would he be... Well, he's mega dead, so he wouldn't just be rocking about in the warp, would he? Does anyone know who this is? Who is this? Lorgar? No. Surely not. They wouldn't show off Lorgar in this trailer. You're crazy. Zed Vegeta. You're a crazy guy. I think this might just be some kind of like tortured soul, perhaps. Oh, butts. I went back 5 seconds. What a clown. Because he's sort of there again. He's got a big mark under his eye. And that, I guess, might be Slanesh being purple, maybe? Do we think? Erebus. I don't think Erebus would be looking so sad
I think Heresies be like, oh, yes. I love being in the water. I can't wait to go to Terra. Have you heard the Emperor's feeling quite unwell?
I don't think it's Erebus. I reckon that's Slanesh, though. This guy's still here. Ooh. Yeah, what an interesting... I mean, it must be Slanesh. Slanesh is purple. What's going on with that lightning? Oh, it's just lightning attached to a thing. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh. The beady eyes of Slanesh. Mmm. What is all this? Horrible, spiky goo. What else have we got? What other wonderful... Oh, so who's this? Who's this person? So many clues, everyone. So many clues. Who's she? I think it's a she. Is it a she? Kind of pointy ears? Maybe it's an elf. They do have pointy ears. Yvraine? No, Yvraine's got hair. You look bald. That's definitely an elf. Oh, it has come after Slanesh too. Are they Eldar runes? Yeah, it's an Eldar runes. Oh, it's a Slanesh reference, presumably. Man, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh. Oh, I wonder if they'll move forward with that story, or like cover it some more in the lore going forwards. Right, this guy's having the worst time. Is that the same guy as before, do we think? And they said Eldar weren't represented much in this trailer. She was up for about 4 frames. Oh, is that a Yanari? Okay. I can't tell what this is. This thing here. That doesn't look like Space Marine armor. It looks like a big cable, maybe? Regardless, this guy's having a terrible time. So then... do we think that's Zinch? Looks like something out of Cthulhu or something. It's creepy as hell. I love this trailer. It's so cool. So what's this thing over here? What's this green guy? What's that? Hello. That's Corn. They look I don't know if it's the circular eyes, but they do look kind of friendly. Or maybe that's just their trap to get you to come into the warp. That's how you end up in the Eye of Terror. It's like, those guys look fun. That green guy looks very jolly. And this giant blood demon doesn't seem so bad. Hi. There's a big sword there. Big sword of Khorne. Khorne aren't really known for their swords. They're more axe-like, aren't they? I suppose the Bloodletters have swords. Maybe he's not that friendly. No, he's not very friendly at all. I've fallen for the trap. I'm going to get murdered. Yeesh. What is that? Look at that. I love this because this obviously we're going frame by frame, but this part of the trailer is so quick. You'd miss all of this stuff if you weren't doing what we're doing. We're going on a voyage through this trailer, chat. and it's very exciting. That is horrible. It's a big bag of spiky mouth danger. It's a big bag of throat full of spikes and horrible tentacles. The party is not fun anymore, everyone. This is not the party that we thought we were going to be enjoying this evening. This just looks horrible. I don't want to be eaten by that. Yeesh. What is... Right, we're going to run away from the big demon. And then there's another... Who's this? Who's that? Is that another elf? I mean, they look pretty dead. Vator? That not Vator. Vator not bag of throat. Vator had hammer and claw. Vator doesn't live in warp. He drives around. Do you think that's an elf? I'm not sure. Maybe that's the Votan everyone's been missing. One dead Votan. She looks like a human. Maybe. Maybe this is the representation of the death of the Imperial agents. This is going to be their moment in 11th edition, and it was 3 frames long. They're dead now. Thanks for coming. She been shot in the head, or is that like a third eye or something? What's that? Warp stuff. Oh, that's the sister of Battle. Battle sister. Doing a great big pray. Praying to the Corpse Emperor. Please, Corpse Emperor, don't let the demons eat us. Light of the Emperor shines upon you, sister. But I'm only so... Good grief! I nearly did a big swear. Look at that. Look at that. What's that supposed to be? Is that corn again? Bloody hell. That's horrible. They've all got really horrible mouths. Looks a bit like a jaguar. Or a panther mixed with a Mutileth Vortex beast. That's messed up. Got so many fangs. Jeez. Whoa! Fireball attack. Ever been fireballed by a demon in the warp? I don't think so. Yeesh. Ooh. So this has been 3 frames long so far. Kaboom! Wow, actually kaboom. Kaboom! Or maybe we've been... And then we're back with Dead Guardsmen. We've been eaten by the warp. Well, I think that's all like the secret stuff that we were waiting for, gang. We know we get looked at by... Whoops. We get looked at by the Emperor in the end. You will not be missed by the Emperor. Rawr! And then big cinematic flash. And then he's looking at you. This is a really cool frame. This looks like really like old school horror. It's like something out of the original Resident Evil, like old Resident Evil zombie or something out of the 80s or something like that. That posing of his face, like looking down, is very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Round of applause. Round of applause for the trailer. Very good indeed. Did I miss anything? Was there anything cool that someone else has noticed that we can discuss? Yeah, sleep paralysis demons. Yeah, right. I'm just going to quickly go through some of the stuff from the Cool Guy Club. Cool Guy Club must be recognised. Tomo's trying to fix his Mortarium. That's completely understandable. Yeah, the Easter eggs are really interesting. I wonder if this. I mean, it might not be Easter eggs. It might just all be just cool visual excitement, and they're not actually hinting at anything necessarily. But it's fun to figure it out a bit. I thought it was a bird skull for Zinch. Maybe. No peace among the cow gods. I really like the no peace amongst the stars thing. I don't know when this started. I think this might have been around for ages. I feel like it's a bit of a more modern like tagline they're using at the moment in 40k. I saw it in, what else did they show it? I think it was in maybe the Dawn of War trailer or the 40k Total War trailer. They mentioned no peace amongst the stars. I might be barking up the wrong tree. It might have been about for age, but it feels like a newer thing that they're using. The Khan. It's not the Khan. What? As in like Jagatai Khan? Get out of here. All I care about, Sassay, is calling Element Games and pre-ordering the box. My missus, for once, wants to play, so it'll be a box just for us to play. That's cool. I should mention, everybody, I'm going to have some affiliate links up this week. So if you want to get it a bit cheaper, keep an eye out, because I'm going to have some links and stuff in the UK, in the US, and in Australia. And speaking of, actually, when it does get round to launch day for 11th edition. Also, have they mentioned the price? Everyone keeps talking about the price. I've not seen it anywhere. When it gets to launch day on the 20th, I'm going to do a stream from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. All day. I'm going to be painting my box. So if anyone wants to hang out and enjoy their box, I'm going to be there all day. All day, which is going to be very fun. So I hope you will join me. Sword, axe, hammer. As long as the blood flows, it doesn't matter. Yes, that is true. That is true. Shadow in the Warp. Greetings from Canada. Thank you, Onion6759. Tyranny Shadow in the Warp. Yeah, that's a really interesting idea. Maybe a navigator. Well, if you're going to navigate through the warp, you probably would be dead. So that's understandable. Gork and Mork, do they hang out in like the Eye of Terror, like in the warp? That seemed to be a very chaos section just then. Oh, maybe that was at the end there for the orcs. Do we think that was an orc thing? That's Khorne. We've seen Khorne. They're not going to show Khorne twice. That, I don't know what that is. That's weird. Maybe that's Malal. Could be Malal. That'd be fun if they bring another Chaos God. You're dead, Imperial person, by the looks of it. Is it then Gork and Mork? We've seen the sisters. Because they showed Nurgle, they showed all four of them. So maybe that is Gork and or Mork. Maybe it is. Is that like the huge tusk? Huge tusks at the bottom. What do we think? That's a really good point. Jory Fareed, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. Hell yeah. Locked Moth, welcome to the Cool Guy Club. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a show of all the gods. All of the gods? Well, if that's Gork and Mork, he does look quite orky now you mentioned it, especially there. The teeth look a bit intense though. Well, I think that's a good guess for us. Tell you what, let's very quickly, we'll zoom through. What other gods are there apart from orcs and chaos? We've got the big four in chaos, we know that. We've seen our pal. Oh, there's some eyes there. Looks like the Eye of Horus. We've seen our pal Nurgle. Right, that's Nurgle. We've seen Nurgle, and he's having the best time. You can see his happy little face. Happy little face of Nurgle. We then go on a fun little ride to whoever this guy is. A tortured soul in the warp. That's what he's going to be. He's just being pulled to pieces by the Chaos Gods. I mean, we all would be. This, then, because it's purple, we're going to assume is Slaanesh. Yes? We're going to assume it's Slaanesh. Oh, hang on a minute. And Slaanesh is here. Oh, that's very kind. Sorry I'm late. I'll see you read this in an hour. How dare you? How dare you? I read it right now. Right, so we're going to presume this is Slaanesh. That's a reasonable assumption, because then we come down to our elven friend. If someone can confirm what elven icon this is. So we've got an elf. Maybe that is Urain. Is that Ynnari? Hang on. Ynnari. Symbol. No. No. Eldari. Oh. Eldari symbols. Eldari symbols. So triangle, line, 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 line. Triangle, line, 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 line. It's not Kegarak. I don't really recognize it from those down there. No, I don't think it's Cain, because it's just a triangle at the top. Oh, is it that one? No, because it's just a single triangle. There's no single triangles. Oh, unless it's that one, which is just Ynnade? Kegarak is not Kegarak. It's got the long curved tail of Ynnari. Where's Ynnari? Well, we just looked at the Ynnari symbol. Ynnari. Oh, Ynnari symbol. Yeah, that's. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that. I don't recognize it. Little flick at the bottom? Maybe. Oh, unless. Hang on. If we go by this. Oh, we're on Reddit, everyone. Be careful. Let's go forward a frame. There's like a short, long, short, and then a triangle at the top. But just a triangle. It's not that, is it? Middle of the top row in the images tab. Or maybe it is Ynnade. Ynnade. Oh, I think it is actually. Line, line, line. Hang on. Hang on, friends. Oh, It looks like that. I think it is that. I think you figured it out. Unite. I can't see these bits. I can't really see these coming out, but it looks right with the these lines here. Yeah, it's Unite, the whispering god. Whisper, 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 whisper. And you could argue that's just a shattered symbol, so it's very difficult to really decipher it. Screaming soul. I've seen our friend here already. Yeah, that's difficult to tell what like faction or they are. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't look like Eldari to me. They look very sad though. Yeah, we're presuming this is Zinch to Zinch. Then we've got mystery. What's that supposed to be? On the right there. So over here, there's a big blob of something. What is that? What do you think that is? I can't figure that out at all. Is that a face? Go a little bit faster. What is that? Is that just the sister, Superior? They got stabbed in the Warhammer show a while back. You reckon that's the Khan? Shut up. It's not the Khan. Something's raising its head. Did it come back? No. What is that? Tizinch. What is that? So we've seen Nurgle already. Looks like a Space Marine helmet. Does it? I don't think it's a Space Marine helmet. It's really weird. Anyway, right, so we've had Nurgle, we've had Khorne, we've had Zinch, and we've had Slaanesh. Then we've got giant gaping demon maw. I don't know what that's. Oh, yes, Shadow in the Warp. We've talked about that. That's the Tyranids, presumably. So that's the hive mind. The Great Devourer, I guess. Right? Do we think? Great Devourer. Yeah, then our mystery dead friend. Sisters, for some reason. And then, yeah. Cool. So we've got all four Chaos Gods. We've got the Great Devourer, and then Gork and Mork. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Is that all the gods? I suppose like they might have suggested that the Eldar gods are in there somewhere too. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Welly Wellington. It's a very cool trailer. It's very cool indeed. I really enjoyed it. Good vibes. Don't know if good vibes is the right way to describe it. But it's very vibey. Very vibey indeed. And not what I would have expected them to be doing to sort of like further announce 11th edition, because it doesn't feel particularly well, it's kind of obscure, isn't it? Like unless you really know what's going on and you're sort of coming at it frame by frame like this. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Hello, everybody. The Cool Guy Club's popping off, which is very exciting. Stop killing my sisters. I'm afraid I can't. Gribbles! Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a Votan helm. I couldn't really tell. It looked a little bit like a Wraith helm, maybe. But yeah, interesting that they didn't show Tyranids. They did show Tyranids. They didn't show Votan at all. No Drakari, but that's sort of to be expected, I suppose. No Tau, which is really interesting because Tau, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Tau are probably more popular than Eldar, but I suppose Tau don't really belong in the warp, do they? They're not really warp dwellers. Let me come back off this real quick. Let's go back to here. That's better. Yeah, no Tau. Plenty of Space Marines. Plenty of Space Marines being killed, which was interesting. The Chaos Space Marines were there doing bits. They weren't killed at all. They didn't get killed by anyone. The Space Marines got killed. Tyranids got cut up. Orcs got smashed. Guardsmen got pulped. I mean, Eldar looked like they got pretty messed up in the warp. But the Chaos Space Marines, some guy got a grenade thrown at his head and he was just like, I'm fine. Gets up, pops the guy with his bolter. Incredible. So cool. Yeah. Chaos Space Marines cannot be killed. Should have had Drago fighting off a horde of greater demons. It would have been interesting if they'd shown off Grey Knights in that trailer. That would have been pretty wild, actually. I'm very convinced they're going to bring Grey Knights back. Whole range refresh, like I said in last Thursday's video. I can't see any other way of them doing it. I really can't. So it would have been cool if they sort of had a little like shot of, even if it's just like the Grey Knight helm or the visor or something. That would have been really, really cool. It's a shame they didn't do that. Oh, maybe my theory's wrong. No. Maybe it would have been a bit too obvious. Got to keep some stuff up your sleeve, I suppose. 40k vibes. Yeah, you're not wrong. Just saw your time in the top right. It's 6:13 a.m. for the Chubby Catan. Wowee. That's very early. Well, thank you for being here so early in the morning. That's very cool. You reckon Eldar and stuff are more popular than Tau? I suppose, like, with all of the different flavors of Eldar and with quite how many kits there are now, maybe they are more popular than Tau. You know what Tau need? New crisis suits. That'll help them. Mood on spreading the good word about the so if you're a YouTube member now, you also get access to my Discord server, and you can continue the conversation we're having here 7 days a week, baby. Everyone's chatting in there, showing off their hobby progress. I'm showing photos of stuff every now and again. It's fun in there, talking about wrestling, talking about TV, talking about Warhammer stuff. Obviously it's good fun. No Grey Knights, no Custodies. The no Custodies thing's also very interesting, but they are also kind of like up for a full range refresh. I'm really interested to see what they do with Custodies, actually, because I can't fathom why they would do new like Custodian Guard when the new 30k ones are there. If you go onto Games Workshop today, or go to warhammer.com, and go to 40k and go to Custodies, all those 30 kits come up as the thing to buy. Granted, quite a lot of kits are out of stock at the moment because presumably some are being repackaged, but they're suggesting that those new 30k Custodian kits are compatible and intended to be used for 40k. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be an interesting one because we've still not seen the Virtus Praetors or the Terminators, or some of the other kits. So I don't know. They need a whole new thing, but I can't see any other way of them doing it. Maybe they're just holding off on all of the really big reveals to not be in the very first trailer for 11th edition drops. That probably makes more sense. Did you end up seeing the Chaos Knight kit bash in the Discord? Chaos Knight kit bash. I don't think I have, but I'll have a look at that after the stream's done. How about that? Lockheed Moth. Locked Moth. I'll have a look after the stream. Almost finished up my go. Almost finished up my go. Yes. Think you're going to do a 95% range refresh? They'll keep the baby carrier? No, of course they won't. Because if you have the Nemesis Dreadnought and you have the older size sculpt for like the pilot, it's going to look ridiculous compared to like even if the new Gremlins were the same size as the Deathwing Knights from Dark Angels. If you put a Deathwing Knight next to a Nemesis Dreadnought Grandmaster pilot, he's going to look like a tiny little baby idiot, more than he already does. The whole lot's being redone. The whole lot. I don't. I'm most interested to see what they do with the Nemesis Dreadnought. Maybe they'll make it more Dreadnought-ish rather than weird Matrix pilot vehicle thing. Don't know. But they're gonna do the whole thing. 100%. Elder players are the bane of my existence, so I bring the knights. Do you think Grenadiers will get the Primaris line of tanks as Rhino Razorback is likely to be going or replaced? I mentioned it in my predictions video. I really struggle to figure out what they're going to do with the Razorback and the Whirlwind and those ones. It's like, how many tanks do you need? I feel like those have stuck around because they have up until now. Because the Rhino still exists. But the Rhino is its own kit. Oh no, is the Rhino and the Razorback in the same kit? I think it might be. I can't see them redoing all of them. I truly think they're going to redo the Rhino, and I truly think they're going to redo the Lamb Raider. As for the rest, I really don't know, because when you've got the what was it? The Gladiator and all those Primaris tanks, it doesn't make sense to have all of those new ones, really. Don't know. Time will tell. I can't. I think the Rhino and the Lamb Raider are so iconic. I can't see them doing it. I think it'd be such a shame. There's nothing to replace them with. There's no alternative in the Primaris line at the moment. I can't see them making new Primaris tanks at this stage. So I wonder if they'll cut their losses with the Razorback and stuff. Keep some of the Primaris vehicles as gunboats, and then have the Rhino be the light transport and the Lamb Raider be the heavy transport. That's what I think, anyway. I'm hoping for the Custodes 40k refresh update to come out alongside the Pandemonium novel. Pandemonium novel? What's that? Sisters are due a refresh? What? What are you talking about, Tom? Are you crazy guy? Sisters don't need a refresh. They've got one of the coolest ranges in the 40k. Come on now. I don't, sorry, answering your question, I don't think Granite's going to get any tanks. I mean, they can use Rhinos and Lamb Raiders, but yeah, outside of that, I think all that stuff will probably be gone. That's what I reckon. New Alpha Legion characters. I was expecting that dude from the novel to have been released. He seemed like a cool thing. He's been rumoured for ages. That's what they did with the Space Wolves. They left the Thunderwolf Chihuahuas. They leave the baby carriers. Sorry to be a pessimist. No, I understand. The Space Wolf range, though, compared to Grey Knights, is enormous. The Grey Knights they could do in one go, in theory, because how many kits do they have? Not that many. There's not that many kits. If they do multi-part kits for the power armor stuff and multi-part kits for the Paladins and the Terminators, that's not a lot of kits at all, even if they do some of the characters again. So I can see Granites being completely redone. And again, because the range is so small, it would be weird if they left any out. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. I think for the Space Wolf, that's going to be like a two-phase thing. I think the I think the Thunderwolf Cavalry will be done in like a phase 2, and I hope I hope they'll redo the Dreadnoughts, but I don't know. I don't know. It would be a shame. It would be so cool to see Murderfang and the Venerable Dreadnought with the Frost Axe and the shields, and Bjorn be like made into like Primaris sized Dreadnoughts. That'd be such a cool thing to see. I imagine the second wave of the Space Wolves will be a bit smaller, but the Thunderwolf Cavalry are 100% getting redone. I just can't quite imagine how big they're going to be. They'll have to be so huge. But we'll see. Time will tell. Or maybe it won't. Maybe the warp will engulf us all. We'll never know. We'll never know. What got a new hat? What are you talking about? A new hat? Are you talking about the Imperial Knights? With the Warden. The Warden. Just want more Battle Sister... BSSS poses. BSS poses. Battle Sister Squad poses? That's quite a lot, isn't it? Just kit bash him. You'll be fine. Pandemonium is the last Eisenhorn. Oh, lies Eisenhorn novel and could have some large lore upsets in development. Oh, new Dan Abnett, is it? He's just done a new book. What's it called? The Hive? Hive City or something like that? Oh, that's pretty cool. I know you're still under certain NDAs, but there are certain things you may have been privy to that in the future you could give your opinion on. Yeah. Yeah. I could. Oh, are there certain things you may have been privy to in the future you could give your opinion? I'm not going to make a mistake this evening. No, thank you. Catachan. Well, yeah, of course Catachan's being redone. 100%. This edition, baby. There's jungles in Armageddon. They're coming. So there's a cool paint to build. A refresh of the sprues. Nah, they're not going to get anything new. Apart from their cavalry unit. You suck at kit bashing. Well, just do better. Jory Farice, if you don't mind. Right, I'm going to build a few bits now, I think. I'm going to continue building my orcs. So I'm going to switch to my other camera for a moment. Did it do? Because I've only got 2 left. Where are we? We've got these 3 are donezoed. So this is my pre-orc build preparation stations. I'm hoping, so when we get round to the 20th, I think it's the 20th of June, when what's it called? Armageddon is released. I'm doing a 12-hour-long live stream from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I'm going to paint my orcs. So that's going to be a fun time. So I'm going to have to get lots and lots and lots assembled and based for me to paint. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of stuff to paint. And then you guys are just going to have to ask me loads of questions. Or I have to get one of those like spinning wheels of fortune to create drama and excitement. If anybody wants to ask any specific questions that aren't in the Cool Guy Club, you can do so by leaving a super chat, and I will aggressively answer your question with lots of enthusiasm and stuff just for you. Or if you're in the Cool Guy Club, I'll answer your questions anyway, because Cool Guy Club are cool and they deserve it. They all deserve it. Have I got 2 left? Yeah, two left. So I've done. Where are we? You're up next. Are you up next? Yeah, this guy. I need number 65, 63, 65, 42, 63, 65, baby. Here we go. This is orc number 4 from the Wrecker Crew. I'm so excited the Wrecker Crew are sort of included with the units that the Big Boss and the War Boss can run. That's really fun. Can someone so someone mentioned the other day that the Wrecker Crew, the alternate build of the Wrecker Crew with the rockets are supposed to be new tank busters. I can't see anything on Warhammer.com that suggests that that is the intention. As far as I can tell, tank busters are still on sale, I think. So if someone could confirm that for me, that would be super duper marvellous. Why are there 2 loincloths for this guy? Have I jumped the gun? I have. Oh no, you go there. Do you fit as well? Are you? No, you don't fit. You're for later. You go over there. Simmer down. Simmer down, Sonny Jim. Where are we? Who do you reckon will win the community campaign they announced on Warcom today? Orcs or Space Marines? Is it just Orcs and Space Marines? I mean, there's more Space Marine players than Orcs, so is that going to be a problem for the Orcs? Perhaps. I think the Orcs will win because they are very enthusiastic. That's what I think. Where are we? Ah, here you go. It'd be cool if the Orcs win. Depends it depends which data sheets are better. No, that's not right. That's not true at all. No, you don't go there. Oh, something's gone weird with this sprue. Or maybe I'm just being a big idiot. Well, that's slightly confusing. I appear to have lost his leg. Where's his leg gone? Oh, it's over there. This sprue's all over the place. This is a crazy sprue. Never seen anything like it. Click. Right, let's put these bits together before I get any more lost. So that's there, and then leg. Cool. So let's glue this together, then we're going to do some lovely, lovely mold line removal, but I'm going to let you try first, baby. Is anyone else's birthday today? We've celebrated one birthday. Surely, by the law of averages, someone else is celebrating a birthday today. Or maybe you have a birthday this week. Birthday, birthday, birthday surprise. Kablonk. Dry. Dry for me. I had Catch an Army in 3rd edition. If they refresh them, I will start them for sure. I think a lot of people would get onto Catachans. I don't know if they're like more popular than Krieg, but I think they're different enough to be quite compelling. It'll be interesting to see how far they take it though, because I think with the Krieg, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there was any like tank upgrade sprues, so I don't think it was particularly easy to do like Lehman Russ tank commanders and basilisks and stuff with Krieg looking characters. I suppose you could do like head swaps quite easily, but yeah, it would be cool to see if they do like a vehicle upgrade sprue as well, or even like the scout sentinels, because I think the Catachans are sort of quite well known for the scout sentinels, aren't they? Aren't they? Are they? Aren't they? Wasn't they? Will they? Won't they? Yeah, I think Catachans would be very, very popular. Very popular indeed. Indeed. Put my headphones back on. I can hear the ting. Ting-a-ling. It's just echoey. Still stuff to fix in my live stream. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Right, let me just quickly remove this here mold line, and then I'll come back into the chat. I'll be back. Oh, I'm excited to get my hands on the orcs, man. Really excited. Even the boys, like the boys look so cool. So cool. Who do you reckon? Oh, we've already done that already. I want Votan to get a big stompy robot. I wonder if they're going to get like some kind of dreadnought looking thing. I'd be really surprised if they don't. Yeah, moving on. I've got loads of stuff to fix in this here live stream, but we'll get there in the end. Don't worry about it. Right, that's you. So now I need hammer pose. Hammer pose number 3. I want 71 and 69. Nice. 71, 69, 71, 69, 71, 71. There's 71. 71 identified. Where's 69? Where'd you be? Where are you hiding? 69, where have you gone to? What's the number 70? Number 70 is the hammer. You over here? There's 70. Lovely big hammer. Absolutely massive hammer, that is. Enormous. And then where's 69? Won't you tell me? 46, 50, 37, 60, 35. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Oh, no, it's not that. It's from something else. Oh, it's like a top bit of an arm. Where the heck has it gone? 69. Don't worry guys, I found the 69. Oh, butts, but now I've lost my other arm. Oh, what is this fresh hell? Oh, there it is, I found it. I found it, guys, don't worry. Been slowly collecting all the 3rd and 5th edition metals. Oh, nice. He's doing goths. He is doing goths. Yeah, Callum Hands, I'm doing goths, mate. Doing the goths. Keeping it nice and simple, you see. Having said that, I don't know how simple it is because they got the checkers. But I think they're my favourite looking clan. And Boss Sagstruck is a goth, and he's my favourite. I know he is no longer part of the orcs, which is very sad. However, he might come back at some point. You never, ever know. Because the Storm Boys are also kind of up for an update, really, aren't they? I don't think I mentioned that in my video. Yeah, the Storm Boys will end up being kind of on the small side by the time everything's out. So maybe, just maybe, quite maybe, they might get an update. Maybe they'll come in Kill Team with a Bustag Struck, a bit like the Raptors and the Chaos Thor did in Kill Team. Possibly, maybe, possibly. I'd be more interested in Mega Knobs though. That's what I want. Give me my Mega Knobs. Give them to me. They're going to look so stupid for a bit until they get an update. They're very, very stiff. And they're going to look very small. Oh man, if they do a squad that looks anything like the Warboss in Mega Arm, that's going to be so cool. We demand to see it. We demand it. They did mention during the community campaign they'll be announcing new Space Marine and Orc kits. I mean, I wonder how long it will be before they start talking codexes. I don't know. I can't quite remember traditionally like how long it takes for them to get onto codices. The Crisis is his birthday as well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear the Crisis 12. Happy birthday to you. And everyone in the Cool Guy Club, I'm sure, are also singing you happy birthday. Joining the Cool Guy Club does not get you access to audio to sing happy birthday to the chat, but guarantee that those guys are so cool, they're also singing happy birthday to you, the Crisis 12. I hope you've had a very nice day. I hope you continue to have a very nice day wherever you are in the world. I reckon you're from the UK. I've got a funny feeling the Crisis 12 is from the UK. Let's quickly go through some of these. Doing orcs. I'll be sure to work on orcs as well then. Oh, during the stream. Yeah, cool. Hell yeah. A joy for Reese, please don't say 6-7 again. You build them as breaker boys or tank busters 40k. So they are tank busters. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So it's a squad of 6 tank busters. Is it 6 or 5 and the rocket pistol guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, squad of 6. Why Kill Team have such weird squad sizes? I mean, it is one more rocket. Okay, well, I'm going to need more of these then, aren't I? Aren't I? Can you have them in units of 12? No, surely not. That would be crazy. I don't think they tend to do that with the Kill Team squads. That'd be absolutely mental, lads. Mental. Okay, so I'm going to need some more of these then. Because I do like the rocket guys. They're really cool. They're cool as hell. And I've only got one more of these to do after. Oh, hang on. Which way wound? This way wound. Slot. I must say, this is a very satisfying kit to build. I must say. Look at that hammer. Lovely old hammer. That is beautiful. Beautiful hammer. Let's put on his other arm. Let's make his silver pants blue. What film is that from, everyone? Boom. Oh, that's a lot of glue I just put on there. Lot of glue. Never mind. Let's glue his shoulders to his shoulder holes. Everybody, be careful of your shoulder holes. Shoulder holes, yeah. Look at that. He's great. What a cool little guy. He's just hammering stuff. He's out here hammering. Right, where was I? It's a dual kit, yes, thank you. Needs one last time. We, an army of reinforcements. Legion of the Damned at his heel. Sisters of Silence and a side Titan. Titan has them all. What? What? Lockheed Moth's girlfriend had her birthday yesterday. That's cool. My daughter's birthday 4 days after pre-release. My daughter's birthday 4 days after... Oh, pre-release of Armageddon. Cool. Well, don't spend all your money on Armageddon. You need to get her a nice present. Wasn't to get demo guys. What for? Oh, for Catachans. Yeah, demo's got to be cool. But they've got like the death. I think they're called Death Riders, which should be their cavalry. They've got snipers. There's loads of really cool options for the Catachans for sure. You can hear background music, that's nice. You can probably fix the echo in OBS by taking the monitoring off in the audio settings for that channel. I'm going to sort that afterwards. I will sort this stream one day. I popped to my local Games Workshop today, and they were building the Armageddon kits, and they do look very good up close. That's cool, they're doing it already. That's fun. I saw them at Games Expo, and it was cool to see. The Space Marines do look cool in person, I must say. And the Orcs, they've done what I hope they do, where the boys are smaller than the boss knob, the big boss, which is smaller than the war boss, which is then smaller than Gaz. So like the whole like creeping scale of very powerful orcs is realized is awesome. It's so cool. So cool. I only have 3 more infiltrators and 5 incursors. Every single Space Wolf model is built. All I need to do is paint 4,000 points of them. Damn, that is a lot of Space Marines. Are you doing them blue or grey? That's what I want to know. She can wait a couple more years before she can get the Dark Eldar. Yeah. Tomo's off, everyone. Thank you for joining us, Tomo. Lovely to have you here. You could always use the Goblin Hobby Stamps. They did mention during the community. Oh, yeah. We've already done that bit. Did I see the new Valrak vid? I haven't seen the new Valrak vid today, but I did meet him at Games Expo. First time I've met him. Very, very nice chap. Very nice chap indeed. So many Deathcopters to assemble and convert for my freebooters. Freebooters, yeah. Does anyone here run 120 cultists? I nearly did once, but not quite. I can see why it would be fun. Ice Seekers on your map, where do they come from? Most of them are from Element. This is from Element Games, this Terminator one here. This is from Crusader Games that very kindly gave me these Wreck Crew. This is by James Woodford, aka Spoonbox Tattoo. My light's turned off. Who is a big Warhammer guy, tattoo artist. He's based in Worthing. This is also his. That's James Woodford Tattoo, which is Charlie Brown Trench Crusade. This I don't know where this is from, but I love it. Lovely sticker of rotting flesh. I do need more stickers actually. Do need more stickers in my life. Right, let's get back to building this little green chap here. So he is having one of the helmet / visor heads. I think we're going to go for this one, chat. This one right here. Jory Faris, 200 Kroot Hound list when? I haven't got any Kroot. I haven't got a single Kroot. No Kroot for me. No Kroot for you. But thank you for your super chat. It's very kind. Very kind indeed. Give him a big gob. We'll go for this big gob here. Lovely old big gob for this fella. Give him the gob. Give him the gob. Gob, 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 gob. Give him the gob. There we are. Sort out his little gob. Or his big gob, in fact. To him it's big. To me it's very small. Get out of here, you mould lines. I invited you. Yeah, if you guys want to do some hobby on the 20th of June, when the Armageddon box is released, doesn't have to be Armageddon you're working on. You can work on whatever you want. I'm going to be on here from 10 AM to 10 PM. The whole day to celebrate the launch of Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon. It should be a fun time. I need to plan how I'm going to eat. No breaks. No breaks on this train. Yeah, that looks awesome. Love a big gob. It's cool that the whole squad can have a big gob. I suppose it's their extra armor because they are dealing with rocket-propelled hammers. After all, you've got to be careful, especially in the 41st millennium. You do the end of his hammer as well. Oh, he can't be walking around without the end of his hammer. All of his mates are going to think he's a little idiot. Look at that, just forgot to put the end on his hammer. Classic Jeff. What a wally. Oh, go, stop it, lad. He didn't put one on me, it wasn't my fault. Said the orc. Away with you, mould lines. Away with you. Lovely. Lovely jobbers. Put on some glue. And put on the end of his hammer. Boom! Nice. Oh, his shoulders. Do his shoulders in a minute. The white sky in me is both very happy at the news of new multi-part Outriders with weapon options, but also very sad after lightly converting and painting 18 of the god-awful monopose ones. That is rough. But I suppose what you could do, if there's new weapon options, is you could just change their weapons. I'm going to also just change my light real quick because it's sad. It's gonna... That's better. Yeah, if they get new weapon options, like I think they might do, you can just snip them off and you've got 18 built. I suppose it will have very similar poses though. No, never mind. You should get some of Bricky's little guy stickers. I need loads more stickers. I need loads and loads of stickers. I need to make my own stickers too. Probably end up doing dark grey with turquoise highlights for the Space Wolves. I'm bad with colour. Sorry, bad with choosing a colour scheme, but I don't want to do them in the original blue, light grey colour. Yeah, it's not the best ones. Not the best ones, is it? It's my 40th birthday on the 21st. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but I'll be sure to stop by the stream for a bit if I can. Hell yeah. Happy birthday for that day. Mukbang stream. No, that is... I don't think anyone would like to see that. Hear me chomping on a sandwich. Delicious sandwich. Let's do some shoulder pads for him. Shoulder pads for him. Little shoulder pads, yeah. Little shoulder pads, hell yeah. I think all these shoulder pads are interchangeable. I might be wrong though. I might be horribly wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Yes, I'm wrong. There should be one with a yes. There we go. One of them's got a little square. I think one's a little bit bigger than t'other. Get on that shoulder, Kenneth. You don't got your shoulder pads on. You're going to blow your shoulder off. That's a good point, Jeff. Sorry about that. We need you to fight the Space Marines. They've got land speeders and stuff. Shoulder pad. Shoulder pad, activate. Shoulder pad, activate. Oh, didn't take off the bit. Didn't take off the thing. Oosh. Lovely. Lovely job. What's time? Can I cram in one more? Can I do the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it wouldn't be the last one. There's 2 more. Oh, I'll start one. I'll stay for another 10 minutes or so. Are you partial to any other sci-fi universes other than 40k? Sci-fi universes. I like Star Wars. Star Wars is cool. And what else? I mean, there's not many sci-fi universes I dislike. So my answer is yes. Yes, I do. I like lots of them. Lots and lots. Anything sci-fi is cool, generally speaking. What number are you? 42. What number are you? 42. And 44. Great. Everything's coming out Millhouse. Because I should also have a leg from earlier too. Nope. Yes. Yes. Legend. I do plan on picking up the Armageddon box. My game plan is going to be to do Carcharodons for the Space Marines and Evil Sons for the Orcs. I started filming a new video today which features the Carcharodons. I think it's going to be quite fun. It's not like specifically about the Carcharodons, it's about something that Space Marines do sometimes. So it'll be fun to talk about them a little bit. Little space idiots. Little shark fools. Carcharodons are cool because they have Tybros the Red Wake as their chapter master. Oh man. Oh. I wonder if, because they've done like the main chapter, the Space Marine character redos recently. I do wonder if they might do the same for the more like sub-faction type ones, like Flesh Terrors and Crimson Fists. If they did Tybros the Red Wake, oh, that would be really cool. That would be so cool. He's awesome. He's a very big, scary, sort of anti-Space Marine, almost. I love that. Food for the Foo God. Easy there, Slanesh cultist. What orcs are these? These are Wrecker crew slash Wrecker. What are they? Wrecker fellas. Breaker boys. They're breaker boys. I'm building them with their hammers because, as it turns out, it's hammer time, baby. It's hammer time. Ding 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 ding. On with his leg. Oh. Nice. I'm sold. What are you sold on? I saw Chimpy. So we were at the expo on Saturday. Did you enjoy Wildwood? I did enjoy Wildwood very much. There was a small handful of people that talked to me when I was doing Wildwood, and I was very distracted because I was doing a demo at the time. So I apologise if I wasn't super chatty because I was being shown the game. But thank you for coming to say hello. It was so nice to meet so many people. So yeah, it was lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Best God of Beer and Zara. I heard you're a big Zardoz fan. Zardoz? What is going on right now? As a Crimson Fist player, I would love a Pedro kit, but equally kit bashing your own is a rite of passage. That's very true. I've actually got one I need to do for the Daemonforge in a few weeks' time. So that's going to be an interesting little test for me. I've done one before, but I managed to get my hands on some of the old metal No, was it metal? No, the resin fine cast bits for Pedro. So I had his banner and his actual fist. So I sort of cheated a bit, but yeah, he is fun to try and bring to life for sure. Maybe they'll just like give you a collection of bits when they redo him at some point. This guy doesn't have an end to his hammer. Oh, is it just a rocket on a stick? Surely not. Surely it's not just a rocket on a stick. That would be insane. It's a rocket on a stick, baby. It's just a rocket on a stick. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I mean, it's orc technology. You got to go with it sometimes. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Off. It's a rocket on a stick. You get a rocket and you put it on a stick. Sweet. Is that arm from earlier going to go on here? Where's that arm gone that I had? Are you going to fit on here? No. What? No. No, it's not. Oh, hello, chum hands. Any non-Warhammer sci-fi novels or series you recommend? Just about done with the Expanse series. I'm looking for something new. Oh. I can't think of anything that I've read recently at all. And you've very kindly done a super chat, and I feel like I've completely let you down, chum hands. My mind is as blank can be. Yeah, I have nothing for you right now. Nothing. Chum hands. I'm holding my hands up and saying I've got nothing. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Although I did read, what's it? There was a manga of, well, I think it was based on The Thing, or maybe The Thing was based on that. That was pretty cool. What was that called? I can't remember. Honestly, doing the worst job right now. The worst job. I'll try and think of one, and I'll tell you next time. I'll tell you next time, chum hands. I'm sure someone in the chat's got some cool suggestions. Come on, someone in the chat. Give poor old chum hands a suggestion. His hands are chum. Rocket on a stick. Rocket on a stick. Activate. Carcaradons was mentioned in some of the new Maelstrom books. Hell yeah. Flesh is weak. Iron hands all day. Hoping for decals for a change. Some decals for a change. Yeah, I'm more of a molded shoulder pad guy myself, actually. What song or band do you think each faction would listen to before going into battle? Each one? Good grief. I don't know about each one. I have just been listening to Temple Guard, though. They've got a new album coming out soon, and they are very metal and very fun. Where's my arms? I'm armless. Absolutely armless. 48 and 50. 48 and 50. 48 and 50. 48 and 50. 2. 50. There's 50. Found 50. We got 50. And where's 48? Where are you, 48? Reveal yourself. Reveal your secrets. 48. Marvelous. Marvelous. Nearly there with this guy. Guys. Anyone who joined the Cool Guy Club this evening, thank you very much. You'll be able to also now join the Discord. So you can keep on chatting with all of these good people here whenever you want. Cool Guy Club now includes Discord access. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? Get those mold lines off your bicep, orc. You need to show off those guns. Show those Space Marines who's boss. Who's the boss? Who's the boss of this lot? Right. Nearly there with this guy. It's come together quite quickly. Blink, blonk, blink, blonk. On with your arms, my green friend. He's looking wonderful, he is. Let's give him a couple of shoulder pads and then he's going to be right on his way. One of these square pegs for the square hole. Do-do-do-do-do. If you have any final burning questions, now's the time, because I've nearly finished my guy. Oh, I left off his thing. Always leaving things off. It's a terrible habit. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, no, I just need his head. Let's choose him a nice head. Tell you what, chat, because you've been so well behaved, you can choose. We're going to do number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to comply. Are you compliant? I'll choose him a big gob whilst we're waiting. Big gob. Big gob. Put him on your gob. It's a great big gob. 4, 4. 4. There seems to be more 4s than anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're doing 4, everyone. But I will say you've all picked very nobly. You were very polite. No one was shouting. Well, we're going to go number 4. Jory Freeze is paying for number 3. Tell you what, Jory, the last orc of this sprue, I'll do head number 3. But thank you for your super chats. Very kind. Very kind as always. I think this is particularly handsome orc, this one. Unfortunately, I'm going to cover up most of his face with this here big gob. But that's fine. Because as we all know, beauty lies within. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Din 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 din. Din 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 din. Yay! His head has been attached to his body. He looks like some kind of insane American football hockey player. He just looks like a violent man. He's very violent. So we've got 5 out of 6 done. 5 out of 6 ain't bad. Right, chat. Let's chat. The Expanse series is a must-read in my opinion. Well, there you go. You could always buy the launch box in Switzerland and start building it there. Good idea. The number hunt on sprues is a real personal hatred of mine. It always misses the right ones. I end up cutting them all, then matching each part by shape. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying going around this kit, but it's okay. We got there in the end. Dude, I have Space Marine decal sheets from every box since third, not a single Iron Hands decal. Really? Is that correct? That's crazy. Burning questions. What's the meaning of life? Oh, meaning of life is to find out what your life's about. That's what you got to do. I played any Heresy recently. I've played none. Played no Heresy at all. Not even played any 40k recently, which is very sad. Thought for a moment I was at the optometrist, which is better. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Imagine if an orc was your optometrist. That would be brutal. Moodon appreciates the hustle of Jory Faris. And don't we all? Guys, that's going to be that for today. I built some orcs. I'm going to prepare to get them all ready to paint very soon. Like I said before, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour live stream on the 20th of June. So I'm going to do basically a whole day of doing fun Armageddon themed things on the 20th to celebrate the launch of the box. So that's the place you'll see me slowly unravel if you want to see that happen. There's new video out on Thursday, which is going to be my basing tutorial, which is very handy as 11th is approaching. There's going to be a new video on Patreon as well, which you can get early access to. That's what's coming out on Thursday. And otherwise, I'll be back right here next Monday for some more live stream stuff to get out with you guys, because you guys are the cool ones, especially the Cool Guy Club. If you join the Cool Guy Club today, thank you very much. You can follow the instructions and join the Discord so you can be involved with the conversation every day. You can hang out on the my Discord, and I think that's everything. I think that was the lot. Anyway, lovely to see you all, and I will see you all next Monday. Bye.